says it's time to prepare because big blessings require a solid foundation. And so here's the thing about growth. Growth without preparation is dangerous. You can't build big if you don't dig deep. Imagine a skyscraper build it up, they got to dig down. The foundation has to be deep enough and strong enough to carry the height and the weight of the building. And so if the foundation is weak, the building will crumble when pressure comes. And church, God is saying to us, before I take you higher, I need you to go deeper. I need you to be rooted. And so what does that mean for us? It means that if we want to sustain the expansion God is bringing, we got to strengthen our foundations. We've got to build our lives, our families, and this ministry on a foundation of prayer, of fasting, discipleship, leadership, because growth isn't just about adding more. It's about strengthening what's already there. It's about being rooted and grounded in God's word so that when the storms come, you can stand firm. It's about equipping leaders, building systems, and creating structures that can hold the weight of God's promise. That's why the Bible commands us to strengthen the stakes. We read about it in Matthew, about the wise and foolish builders. Jesus said the wise man built his house on the rock, and when the rain came, the winds blew, the floods rose, but the house stood strong because it was built on a firm foundation. But the foolish man built his house on sand, and when the same storm came, his house collapsed, church. So I'm asking you, what's your foundation? Are you building your life on the solid rock of Jesus Christ, or are you building on the shifting sands of convenience, comfort, and complacency? You see, God is saying if you want to stand through the storms of life, you got to dig deep into me. That's why Apostle Paul said in Colossians 2:7, he says, be rooted and built up in him, strengthened in the faith that you were taught. In other words, you can't be built up if you're not first rooted down. And this isn't just about individual faith. It's about the foundation of this ministry, because God is expanding our tent, but the stakes have to go deep so that we can stand strong. You see, church, the only way to prepare for growth is by strengthening our foundation. And so as you go back and you reflect on this message, I want you to ask yourself in your personal time,